family, welcome to another beautiful edition of Annie Otto's vlog. If today's your first day watching me, you are in the right place. Please follow me on Facebook and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning fan, thank you so much for coming back. I really love and appreciate you. So guys, in today's edition, we are going to be talking about our health. Cardiovascular disease. So according to World Health Organization, cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of premature death worldwide. The entire world, cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death. Cardiovascular disease is a condition or group of conditions that affects the heart and the blood vessels. So it is a life-threatening illness and we need to be very careful. It affects everybody, both children, adults, women, men, black, white, all ethnicity, all over the world. No matter who you are, no matter the part of the world you live in, no matter which race you belong to, cardiovascular disease affects everybody across the board. What are the examples of cardiovascular disease? Heart attack, stroke, heart failure. All these are examples of heart disease. So what are the risk factors that will make you to have heart disease? What can make somebody to be at risk of developing cardiovascular disease? Number one, systemic inflammation. So this is a serious condition in which there is infection throughout the system, throughout your body. So your whole body has been engulfed by infection. So the examples of this type of infection are rheumatoid arthritis, multiple sclerosis, psoriasis, inflammatory bowel disease such as Crohn's or ulcerative colitis. All these ones can make somebody to be prone to developing a serious life-threatening cardiovascular disease. So the flare-up of these diseases that I have mentioned can easily result to myocardial infarction. If you have any of these diseases, so you need to be at the watch on how you can take care of these diseases so that you don't have a flare-up or rebound or make you to have a stroke, okay? We need to be very careful whenever you have any type of systemic inflammation. Number two, maternal and childhood factors. So these factors are associated with the increased risk of developing coronary artery disease. So examples of these maternal and childhood factors are gestational diabetes. You know how some women, when they are pregnant, they will develop diabetes. Pregnancy-induced hypertension. You know how some women develop high blood pressure when they are pregnant. So this is a risk factor that can easily trigger somebody to have a cardiovascular disease, stroke, heart attack, and so forth, okay? So another one is preeclampsia. That's a situation when your blood pressure is rising so high and you start having premature labor, in that situation. So another one is hyperlipidemia, something when your cholesterol is very high. Obesity, when you're overweight, when you're too heavy, that's obesity. Then another one is smoking tobacco. Pregnant woman smoking cigarettes is a risk factor. A pregnant woman drinking alcohol is a risk factor. So this can also make somebody to have a premature delivery, okay? And this baby will have a low birth weight or retarded growth of fetal life when they're still in the womb. All these things can easily create a cardiovascular disease in the life of that child. So we need to be very careful as women when we are pregnant that we don't create any situation that can predispose our children to developing a cardiovascular disease while they're still in the womb or after birth. Then number three, environmental factor. So when I say environmental factor, this refers to the exposure of substances, chemicals, everything that is going around, as well as low socio-economic status. So chemical safety should be a concern. So our alertness should be very focused on chemical safety. So in other words, even all these things you spray in your house for killing ants, for killing rodents and all that, we need to be very careful. Even mosquito coils, how we leave them, we need to be very careful because all these things can create a whole lot of safety hazard, and we don't want that. Poor water quality, the water you drink, how healthy is this water? Unhealthy lifestyle. So when I say unhealthy lifestyle, that's what you're smoking, what you're drinking, what you sniffing. Natural disaster, climate change. According to World News in 2019, air pollution caused about 9 million deaths worldwide. Air pollution alone took the life of about 9 million people. That's alarming. That's a lot. That's high. So we need to be very, very careful about these environmental factors. Again, things that is floating around you, whether you spray it, whether it's smoking, whether you drink it, whether you sniff it, whether you breathe it, you need to be very, very careful about that. But number 4 is lifestyle factors. So making healthy changes and choices to your lifestyle can help prevent and manage heart diseases. So these factors are chronic stress. You got to manage your stress. Then sleeping very well. Insomnia is not good to your health. Then depression. Control your depression. Take your medication and don't allow anybody to add to your depression level or to your stress level. Anything you can eliminate, put it aside. Then another thing is excessive body weight. We got to lose weight. Yes, I'm a victim of that too. I need to lose some chubbiness, okay? So we need to exercise and eat healthy. You know, instead of red meat, eat white meat, eat fish, you know, chicken, stuff like that. So make some little changes and that will help you to stay healthy. Instead of sitting in one place for a very long time, get up and exercise, stretch, dance, you know, jump around, have a good time. All these things will add to your health, to your cardiovascular health, okay? Please stop skipping breakfast, okay? There is a research that have been linked to skipping breakfast leads to stroke. So eat no matter how little, eat a little bit. I know people say this fasting, this and that. Please be careful how you fast. Don't overdo it. Don't do it too often as well. You need to be very, very careful with sweeteners and sugar. Okay, so again, you can substitute with honey or you can eliminate it. It will not kill you. All these things, if you don't take care of them, they will cause high mortality. That means it can take anybody's life at any time. So your high blood pressure should be taken care of. High cholesterol, smoking and drinking alcohol should be eliminated from your lifestyle. Obesity should be controlled. Heavy weight should be controlled. Eating healthy should be part of your lifestyle, and physical activity should be part of your lifestyle on daily basis. If the doctor have placed you on medication to control any disease you have, please take them as ordered. Be very, very serious with your medications and do all the natural things that you have to do to stay healthy. So when we do all of these things, this high number of cardiovascular disease mortality would decrease. My goal here is to create awareness of cardiovascular disease, treat to minimize symptoms, prevent complications, and stop the progression of the disease among every one of us, including me. I hope we have learned one or two things about cardiovascular, our heart, and what affects our heart. We want our heart to stay healthy as long as God have destined us to live in this world. So guys, thank you so much for watching another beautiful edition of Annie Otta Vlogs. I love you guys. Please don't forget to share, like, and comment on my videos. I'm your girl, Annie Otta. Bye guys. Bye guys. Bye.